What's up, guys? I'm back with Trash Takes. So, Azula, man, everybody's been arguing about this crazy fucking kid for the past month. I didn't know why, so I looked into it. There was a lot of people mad about the actress in the live action series, saying she wasn't even intimidating and all that stuff. Some of them were even calling her fat, and I'm not even getting into that because it's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna be debating about a minor's physical appearance and shit. I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of weird. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree. So they got to talk about how she was written. So the new live action writers, they don't get Azula apparently. They're making her relatable. They're showing her toxic relationship between her and Ozai. We're starting to see some of her inner turmoil. Some of her inner turmoil when it comes to the relationship with her father and the rest of her family. Some people are upset about that. So in the cartoon, they did show this, and the only thing was that it wasn't shown until the last 4-part episode with Sozin's common shit. So I'm looking at these takes. I'm just asking myself, and I want to ask you guys this question too. Was Azula even written well? And you're probably thinking, is this guy fucking stupid? I'm turning this shit off. Make sure you leave a comment, dislike, and maybe possibly subscribe on your way out. Okay, so one thing we can agree on is that we love Avatar. It's an amazing show, but there's some chinks there. There's some cracks, and I'm not gonna lie, they're practically unnoticeable while watching, because I swear to God, I've watched this series at least more than 6 times at this point, and it wasn't until I saw this fucking guy overanalyzing Avatar. I noticed a lot of shit from watching his videos. It made me think of the show in a different way, because I'm thinking the show is perfect, it has no flaws, but with this I'm wondering, man, are we all just wrong about Azula, or is she just not written well at all? The reason I'm saying this is because in Avatar, the character writing is some of the best I've ever seen in television. Damn near everybody in this fucking show got layers. With Azula, a big argument that I'm seeing is that she's just meant to be evil. She's just written that way. She's just supposed to be one of the villains of the series. She's irredeemable and there's no return. Despite this fucking kid being 14 years old, you can argue that Uncle Iroh was worse actually. He was one of the best Fire Nation generals during the war and likely killed a ton of people. This dude was literally laughing while writing a letter to his family about burning Ba Sing Se to the ground. You know that includes women and children, right? This motherfucker's gonna kill thousands of people. He's fucking laughing about it. Look at this shit.
If the city is as magnificent as its wall, Ba Sing Se must be something to behold. I hope you all may see it someday. If we don't burn it to the ground first.
This guy was fucking insane, but he started to chill the fuck out when his son got killed. RIP Lieutenant, bro. Where my issue lies with the whole opinion on Azula and Ozai is just like, you know, being meant to be evil, that just doesn't sound like Avatar to me. Like, I don't know if you guys seen the discourse about Vaatu and Rava back in the day in the second season of Korra. You know, it was kind of weird just seeing two gods. It's as simple as, yeah, we got this good guy over here and this evil motherfucker. And I mean, I can excuse that for spirits, but for human characters, I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't fit Avatar. It looks like something that was just simplified for a children's cartoon. I feel like the actress of Azula probably saw this video about the psychology of Azula and shit, and the writers for the live action probably saw it too. If I'm being honest, guys, I have no issue at all with Azula getting a redemption. If Zuko and Iroh can get one, why not Azula? The story of the cartoon, The Last Airbender, has already been told, and it's fucking amazing. I think I'm down to see a different interpretation of the live action and to see her character develop more in the comics. I read this one about Azula in this weird spirit temple thing, and man, did I like her way more in that than how she was in The Search, because holy shit, I really didn't like her in The Search. It felt like her character just didn't go anywhere at all. For a character as important as Azula in a story like Avatar, I think it's kind of weird for her story and her character to be static and unchanging compared to everyone else changing around her. I'm just not satisfied with her being your standard crazy cartoon villain. It got everybody thinking she's like a sociopath or a psychopath or whatever. And that's another thing. Let me catch myself and try not to go off on a tangent. Please guys, please stop throwing these fucking words around. Don't look up a fucking psych term and words you don't know the meaning of and start throwing it around to everything. It's fucking annoying and sensitive, especially when you're talking about real people. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. I don't know if Mike and Brian feel the same way. I saw one thing floating around the internet. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Is Azula really as evil as she seems, or is there more to her? This is what Mike said. As with all the Avatar characters, even Azula has a softer side, though it's buried very, very deep. As the beach and Sosa's comment showed, she has a lot of unresolved issues with her mother. She really feels that her mother didn't love her as much as Zuko, and this drives her crazy, literally. Here's what Brian said. There are obviously some truly evil people in the world, but in the case of Azula, her repressed emotions and jealousies corroded her spirit and made her become that way. It is possible that she could have turned out better in a healthier environment, but growing up in the royal family of a nation seeking world domination proved to exacerbate her problems. But Zuko and Katara spared her life, and who knows, she might have a chance to heal. I think this leaves Azula in a very interesting spot and leaves her with room to grow in future continuations of The Last Airbender or in different interpretations. She's one of the best characters in the show, so I think that this is very cool. I do agree that not every villain and everything needs a redemption, and you can argue that, you can say she doesn't even deserve a redemption, but here's what I say to that. No one deserves anything like redemption. No one deserves any good or bad thing that happens to them. Some things are just out of your control. As a wise old man says,
life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
When you see an opportunity to change and better yourself, would you take it? We've seen that with Zuko. He fucked up multiple times. Now Azula needs to go to her own journey. One thing I love about Avatar is its parallels to Star Wars. And a big theme of Star Wars is not good and evil people, but people making good choices and evil choices. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Let me know what you guys think about this shit in the comment section below. I'm your professional I can't fucking talk. I'm your professional yapper talking about nerdy shit. I don't know if I'm making another Avatar video soon. I might move on to other topics and other shows like anime and stuff like that. I might just go back to talk about anime. You guys can drop some ideas in the comment section below and I can talk about that. And yeah, I'm getting the fuck up out here. See you guys later. Peace. Hey guys, just one more thing before I go. There's some things I forgot to mention here. It has nothing to do with Avatar or like Azula or anything in the video itself. This is more like a add-on note that I thought of like in while I was editing. First of all, I just want to say thank you for those who have subscribed in the past 2 months. I've really been kind of dialing in a little bit more on YouTube. It's still like a little side thing that I've been doing for like the past couple months, and honestly, it's one of the things that I enjoy these days. It's one of the few things that I enjoy. Without giving away too much, I want to keep my personal life a little bit more private, but to be frank and transparent, life hasn't been really going too well for me. So, making these YouTube videos has been a way for me to keep myself busy and for me to feel a little bit happier, So, thank you guys for those who left, pretty cool comments under my videos. And thank you for those, like, even though you would disagree with me, you still leave respectful comments. And even those who don't leave respectful comments, I mean, it's helping me in the algorithm, and that I guess that's one good thing. I've also been thinking of doing live streams for you guys, cause I've been thinking of like things or activities to do in between videos, and I used to be a gaming channel like not too long ago, like about last year, but now I talk about movies and TV shows and anime and stuff like that, so I can't just like do a live stream and just turn on the game and stuff like that. I want to do live streams with topics and talking points and discussions and debates, and I have no idea what topics and debates and discussions to cover. So if you guys have any ideas in the comment section below, if you even made it to the end of this video, please let me know. And yeah, I think that just about covers it. I'll see you all later with another video, and bye bye.